Hello students, in my last video we have discussed about JOSA counseling. There we had a thorough discussion on business rules and about various options like sliding, floating and freezing. When should we use sliding option? When should we use floating option? And when should we use freezing option? In that video we discussed about dual counseling also. The meaning of dual counseling is, if in a particular round you get NIT seat and in the further rounds you get IIT, then you need to attend for both the counselings, NIT counseling as well as for the IIT counseling. This is what is called as dual counseling. All these things we discussed in the last video. Now the most important discussion here is how to fill choices. Choice filling in JOSA. This is the discussion now I want to bring to your notice. How to fill different choices in JOSA counseling. This is the discussion now I am going with. There are certain points you need to be thorough with, you need to keep in your mind. The first one in them is, let us first consider the 2019 closing ranks at the end of 7th round. This is available for you in the JOSA website. If you now look at the JOSA home page, this is available for you in the home page. 2019 closing ranks at the end of 7th round. Everyone please download this particular data in the from JOSA home page. There you can assess what you are going to get. As per 2019 statistics, everyone will have some idea. Suppose a student belongs to general category. His rank is 6000 in 2020. Now as per 2019, he is a general boy. His rank is 6000 in 2020 JEE advanced. Then as per 2019 statistics, he has the possibility of getting into IIT Bhubaneswar electrical engineering, and he misses Patna EEE just by 8 or 9 ranks. This is what you can conclude with this data. So before filling your choices in JOSA, one must download the closing ranks after 7th round from JOSA website. Depending upon your category, assess what is the rank that you are going to get. This is the first point one should have in his mind. Now after assessing yourself, what seat you are going to get at the end of the 7th round as per 2019 statistics, now arrive at a conclusion. Suppose if you get electrical engineering only, it is your choice purely whether to study electrical engineering or not in IIT. If you don't want to study electrical engineering in IIT, if you want to go with only computer science, then check what are the various options that you have in NITs of getting a computer science course in NITs. So one should have a thorough and clear idea which seat he is going to get as per 2019 statistics. Whether he is getting computer science in IIT or NIT or IIIT, all these things he should have in his mind. Some students, they don't want to study in computer science. They want to be in electrical engineering, or some may want to be in mechanical engineering, some may want to be in ECE. It is their choice. So before choosing your option, let us have a clear idea whether you are going to get it or not as per 2019 statistics that is available in the home page of JOSA counseling. And second point one should follow is, I take one example. A student is getting around 6,050, let us say, in 2020 JEE Advanced. This is his JEE Advanced rank, 6,050 in 2020. Now at the end of 7th round, in 2019 I talk about, the cutoff rank for electrical engineering course in Bhubaneswar was 6,028. Again I repeat, electrical engineering cutoff rank in Bhubaneswar IIT was 6,028. Now this year girls reservation is increased from 12% to 20%. So this rank may come down further. This 6,028 rank may come down further, because those who are all there before this rank, all the girl students will use their girls reservation category rank and jump into better IITs. So thereby the 6,028 rank may come down further. In my view, this 6,028 may reach up to 6,050 or 6,060 also. So this 6,050 student in general category has a chance of getting electrical engineering dual degree course in IIT Bhubaneswar. Similarly, if you observe, in 7th round last year, the cutoff rank was around 5,992, 5,992 or 5,993 in Patna. This is a 4-year degree, EEE course. So now this student with 6,050 has a very fair chance of getting either Patna EEE or electrical engineering 5-year dual degree in Bhubaneswar. So this student's option, whether he wants to go for 4-year degree Patna or 5-year degree Bhubaneswar. If he wants to give importance for IIT, then Bhubaneswar is going to be a better option. If he wants to give importance for 4-year degree, then Patna is going to be a better option. So first let us put everything on the paper. What are your options? What are your preferences? This is what one should do. So the first one is, have a clear idea. What are the various possibilities that you may get as per 2019 statistics? And secondly, choose whether it is you are giving importance for IIT or whether you are giving importance for the course. This is purely the student option. This is the second most important point one should have in his mind. The third point is, what you need to understand here is the third most important point. Suppose a student gets around 7,000 rank, then he may think that, why should I apply for IIT Mumbai Computer Science? Why should I apply for Delhi Computer Science? All these things he thinks. But whether you get it or not, nobody will question you. Why do you apply for computer science in Mumbai if your rank is 7,000? Why do you apply for Delhi Computer Science when your rank is 7,000? Nobody questions you. So, my dear students, start from the best course. That is, the first option should be for a particular student. If he is more interested in computer science, Bombay IIT, then the cutoff rank was 63 as per 2019 statistics. So the first option should be Bombay Computer Science. The second option should be Delhi Computer Science. The third option should be XYZ, like that. Starting from the lowest rank to your rank till 7,000, you go on filling your choices. Suppose in between, if you get a course like metallurgy, if you get a course like chemical, then don't enter those options if you are not interested. Suppose in a particular IIT, if you get metallurgy for 5,000 rank and you are not interested to go for metallurgical engineering in any IIT, whatever it is, if you are not interested to go for metallurgy, then don't enter that option. What are all the various courses that you are interested in? Those courses only you enter in JOSA counseling, starting from the lowest rank to the highest rank. Again I repeat, you can start with computer science in IIT Mumbai to, suppose for this rank you are going to get mechanical engineering in IIT Bhubaneswar. Up to this rank, you can fill all the possible options here. Hope you understand. Now I display very detailedly here, taking an example. I am considering a general category boy student, a general category boy who gets 7,000 rank in JEE Advanced in 2020. Now, how he has to fill the options? This is the example I am displaying. He knows very well that he doesn't get computer science in Mumbai. But even then, my suggestion is just enter, because there is nothing wrong in it. So, his first option should be computer science Mumbai. Next option, the 63 shows the cutoff rank as per 2019 statistics after 7th round. The second best course as per the closing rank order I am talking about is computer science at Delhi. Both are 4-year degree courses. Both are BTech degrees. The closing rank was 93. And the next best course is the computer science at Chennai, whose closing rank was 188. And again it comes the 5-year dual degree course at Delhi in computer science, where the closing rank was 192. Like that, he has to enter all his options in IITs I am talking about. Till 7,000 rank, he has to enter all the options. While entering, he gets metallurgy courses, mechanical courses, all such things. If you now look at metallurgy cutoff rank in Kharagpur, at the end of 7th round was 6,833. And mechanical engineering cutoff rank in Ropar IIT was 6,838. Suppose this particular student doesn't like to study metallurgy, then he need not enter this particular option in JOSA. Better not to take that option. Don't enter if you are not interested in that course. Then, leaving this particular option, he can enter the remaining courses. So, if you are not interested in a particular course, don't enter it in JOSA. Suppose a particular student is interested in electrical engineering, but he is not interested to go for IIT Tirupati. If his rank is around 7,000, his chances are 6,966 was the cutoff rank as per 2019. If he is not willing to study in Tirupati IIT, then don't enter electrical engineering, because this 6,966 rank may come down further this year. It may come down further by 50 ranks or 60 ranks because of more reservation category of girl students. The percentage was increased from 12% to 20%. So, this is how you need to fill your options as far as IITs are concerned. Suppose if you are more willing to go for only computer science course and there is no possibility of getting computer science course in IITs, then you take the list of cutoff ranks of NITs separately and SS where you get NITs. Suppose there is a possibility of getting NIT Surathkal computer science course. Take the list of NITs separately. Suppose your NIT rank, JEE mains rank is around 2500 or 2000, somewhere in between 2000 to 2500. Then as per 2019 statistics, even if you are a non-local student, there is a possibility of getting a seat around in Surathkal or NIT Roorkee. Then while entering IITs, very carefully, in between you fill your choices of NITs also in the rank order. Keep in your mind, when you are going from top to bottom, the top options should be the courses which you don't get. And when you come down slowly to the bottom of the filling sheet, the possibility of getting that particular course and particular institution should increase. This is how you need to fill the JOSA options. When you go from top to bottom, when you move from top to bottom, the highest option should be the course or institution which you don't get at all. If you fill the options, the first option should be the course which you don't get, the institution which you don't get. When you move from top to bottom, the bottommost option should be the course which you are certainly going to get. So from not getting option to most getting option, this is the order which you need to follow. This is my suggestion which you have to follow. So my dear students, suppose what happens is, instead of a student with 7,000 rank, now you can easily assess, this student with 7,000 rank has a possibility of getting biological sciences in Chennai, because last year cutoff was 7,028. So there is no doubt at all, this particular student 100% gets biological engineering. Suppose instead of entering biological engineering at the bottom, suppose he enters biological engineering somewhere in between computer science Kharagpur to metallurgy Kharagpur. Suppose if he fills this option in between these two, what happens is, this is the cutoff rank against this course. How they check? How they will allot different seats? They check the possibility from top to bottom. They check the possibility of the student from top to bottom. While allotting the seat, the procedure what generally they follow is, they check from top to bottom. They first check what is your first option. You are asking computer science Mumbai. As the cutoff rank was 63 and your rank is 7,000, you don't get it. Then they don't consider the first option. Then they will go to the second option. The second option that you are preferring is computer science Delhi. The cutoff rank was 93, you don't get it, they leave it. They go to third option, the cutoff rank was 192, you don't get it. Fourth option, cutoff rank was 217, you don't get it. Then they slowly come down. While coming down, then this is the area where you have the best possibility. Your rank is 7,000 and last year the cutoff rank was 7,028 for this course. So immediately in the first round, this particular option is locked for you. Thereby, all the options which are entered after this particular option will become null and void. They don't consider all these. Thereby what happens is, no doubt you get, thereby in the first round you will get a seat in IIT Chennai, but the course is biological engineering and all the bottom options will become null and void. From second round onwards, what happens is, the next preferred course is computer science engineering in Kharagpur, where the cutoff rank is 283 and there is no possibility at all for you. So even after 7th round also, you will have to accept that biological engineering. If you don't follow a particular structure, there will be no further sliding at all. There will be no further floating at all. So my dear students, while entering your options, please be careful. Take the rank order as per 2019 statistics. Take a printout carefully in the increasing order of the rank. Let us look at what are all the various courses that you are interested in. What are all the courses that you are not interested in? If you are not interested, strike them off. Don't enter them. After doing this homework, what are the preferred courses and what are the preferred IITs? Those only as per the rank order you enter in your JOSA choices. Hope you understand. In my next video, I will tell you some more tips.